So what's going on with Courtney Love? You brought this story to our attention, Anthony, over the weekend.
Well, she's crazy, but everyone knows that. She went into rehab finally. There were a lot of people speculating she was on the drugs, drinking, whatever it is. But she
letting
went
homeless
into rehab.
guys suck on her boobies.
Yeah, remember that shot?
That shot's pretty hilarious.
God.
It's a funny photo.
The press is there, a huge crowd, and she let some homeless guy suck on her tit right there in front of people. Ugh. She's always been in trouble with the law forever, and she doesn't show up for court dates. She was supposed to be at court one day, and they dragged her out of the ambulance came, and EMS had to drag her out screaming out of an apartment, and she's just been a mess for years. And she's been a spectacle, pretty much. And now, turns out, she wants to fix herself up. So she went to rehab. And as Page 6 reported, Neil Young gets credit for helping Courtney Love kick her drug habit.
Can you turn off, old man? That was the worst cue in radio history.
That was really bad.
Ben, that was the worst cue in radio history. Are you insane?
Oh, jeez.
I got a little excited.
Halfway through the story.
Was that an actual cue, or did Derek see one of your herks and thought
herk.
it was a cue?
It was a herk or a jerk. Looked like a cue.
Wait, when was Ben supposed to cue it?
We're going to read the story, and
you tell us when.
I don't know when.
I know exactly. You have no idea.
We're going to read the story. You know, she thinks Neil Young helped her because she was listening to Old Man from Decades, and then we were going to maybe play the song, and everyone
so he panicked and did it too soon.
Yeah, and everyone could maybe listen to a really nice Neil Young song and reflect.
The second Neil Young's name came out. Whoa! Quick! Hit the button!
Okay, I think I know. All right, I'm sorry. Go to the story.
Neil Young gets credit for...
Old Man!
Take a look at
old man, wrap some tape on my wife.
We're trying to get away from that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm doing my best here. All right, Anthony, why don't you read the story about Courtney Love trying to kick drugs as she listens to Neil Young in rehab.
Well, Neil Young gets credit for...
No, not now. Stop. Oh, go ahead, Anthony. I'm sorry.
Opie, Neil Young gets credit for helping Courtney Love kick her drug habit.
All right.
She's quoted as saying, when I was in rehab, I had some really cool CDs with me. The Rock Widow told Steppin' Out magazine, quote again, I had Dylan, I had R.E.M., and I had Neil Young's Decades. Oh! I put on Decades and heard Old Man.
Not yet. Turn it off. Go ahead, Ed.
Old Man.
I had Neil Young's Decades. I put on Decades and heard Old Man.
Not yet. This is stupid funny, by the way.
It is funny.
I put on Decades and heard Old Man.
Right.
It was 5 in the morning, and I was kicking Xanax. And it was a fucking nightmare. And I saw Neil...
No.
And I saw Neil standing above me. And I was like, and she's quoted as saying, Neil, you're God. This is great. And that was huge, I thought. I can do this. I can get through this. And Neil is going to get me through.
We get the joke.
It was a deeply spiritual thing. It was cool. Love acknowledges she became pathetic. People have been watching the spectacle of me for free for years. I'm sort of sick of letting them exploit me. These are things that are passing. I was really fucked up. I started doing coke, which was just stupid. I can't even tell you how embarrassing it is. Carrie Fisher...
We don't have a Carrie Fisher song, I'm sorry.
I thought Old Man would have been good. Carrie Fisher came over to my house and yelled in my room, I can't believe you're taking the most embarrassing drug in the world. I was in there dying of shame. That stuff just makes you come to a bad end. Cocaine's the most embarrassing drug in the world? I think you're right. I think she's right. It is a really embarrassing drug.
I don't
First of all,
know.
it's so dated.
I think roofies are kind of embarrassing.
Well,
yeah, if you're taking Midol and it's ruining your life,
that's true.
You're an ass.
But cocaine's so 80s. It's like dated drug. It's got this stigma to it that you're just, an old corporate 80s guy. You're still doing blow. Yeah, heroin's a lot cooler.
Chic.
Heroin chic.
Much chicer.
But the thought that she got this image of Neil Young over her and said she actually thought Neil Young is God. Came to her and got her through her rehab. We'll see how much this works when she gets out. Good luck to you.
Well, you want to listen to Neil Young and kind of just reflect a little bit, Anthony?
Let me listen.
Exclusive audio of Courtney Love.
Yeah. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! You shut up! Shut up!
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.